Image optimization can feel like those tedious tasks that makes you question everything. One small wrong decision can severely impact the overall SEO and performance of your website. But it doesn't have to be that way. So by the end of this video, you will have a clear step-by-step guide on optimizing your images for your Webflow project without all those headaches. And also, I will show the before and after image optimization results on a live website. So let's dive in. So image optimization starts by properly exporting your images and assets from your preferred design tool. So in our workflow, we use Figma and as you all know, in Figma, you can export the images in three major formats: JPEG, PNG, and SVG. So JPEG contains less data, so its size is smaller, which makes it ideal for simpler images. So most basic images should be exported in JPEG. However, if you need to export some visuals and some graphics with a transparent background, it is always recommended to export it in PNG. For icons and for logos with vector format, it is always recommended to export it in SVG. Now that we know what format to choose, let's discuss what size we should export these images. So in Figma, we have this option to choose like 1x, 1.5x or 2x. Generally, we recommend exporting at around 1.5 to 2x for better clarity, but avoid going beyond 2x because it will significantly increase the size of the file, which is not obviously ideal for performance. A pro tip here is that name your file and images properly before exporting it. It turns out that file name and alt text has a significant effect on SEO. So do this before exporting. Now let's talk about compression. So we have tested out several image compression tools, including TinyPNG and several others, and Webflow's native compression has proven to be one of the best. So we have actually tested out and it outperforms everything. So once you upload your file onto the asset panel, you have to just go and select your file that you want to compress and then just click compress. So Webflow offers two major compression file format. One is AVIF and another one is WebP. So why two, you may ask? So it turns out that AVIF format is good for photos, while WebP is well for graphics and other visuals with gradients. In most cases, the file sizes are quite similar. Next, let's discuss about alt text. So alt text are essentially short description of the image or the assets that conveys the meaning and the context of the image. In Webflow, you can add alt text by clicking onto this gear icon settings from the asset panel. If your image is purely decorative, like any visual element, you can select decorative from the option, and decorative images doesn't add any information to the content, so they don't need any alt text. You can use tools like Asset Bay and Fluid SEO to bulk update the alt text and also speed up the process by using AI. We use Asset Bay mostly, and which is pretty handy. And in his channel, it has a dedicated video explaining how you can use it. One important thing to note regarding SVG files when you are using it in embed is that it increases the DOM size, which negatively impacts SEO. So instead of using the code in embed, try to opt for a small size image SVG file, or you can use different font icon like from Font Awesome or similar services to avoid this issue. For raster icons, ensure that they are compressed and appropriately sized. So they should be smaller sized, under 10 KB. Finally, let us talk about optimizing images and assets which are in collection list. So Webflow has just recently released this new feature that allows us to bulk compress the images and assets. So for this, you just have to go to the CMS collections and click on this three dot icon. Then click on compress assets and it will show you two different formats. Just choose one and hit compress. So it will compress out all the images and assets into this desired format. Next, what you can do, you can set proper size and dimension rules into the image field itself inside the CMS collection. Let's take an example of this blog, and as you can see, we have this blog and we have a image field called thumbnail for images. And below this help text, you can see that you can set proper minimum image size in KB and maximum image size. Likewise, you can set proper minimum width and maximum width, and minimum height and maximum height. If you make this required, it will force the user to follow this rule, user as in the clients and the editors. This is very important feature, and it is the developer's responsibility to do this. Okay. Next we have images within the rich text element. Let's take an example of this blog element. Here you can see that we have images within the rich text element which are coming from the CMS. So make sure to properly optimize and compress those images, as they also impacts the SEO and overall performance. Also make sure to set proper alt text on those images as well. This is how you can do it. You just have to go here and click on this and set your alt text like this, and that is it. When you are optimizing, just make sure that smaller is better. Alright, so let's understand better by using one example. So this is Opal, a project that we did recently, and this is a copy of the project. For the sake of this example, I'm taking this. I've already pasted the URL of this site into this page speed insight tool, and we are getting this result. As you can see that how the image format and its size is making an impact on the performance. With page speed insight, you can see specifically which images and which assets are causing the issues, and you can fix them one by one. And to fix it, let's just go ahead to Webflow, and in Webflow we first compress the images. Let's just go ahead and select this and compress it, and then add some alt text to few images. Now let's go ahead and publish this and test it now. Let's copy and paste it over here. Cool. As you can see, we jumped from 88 to 94, which is a significant improvement just by compressing the assets. So you can go further and go deep into individual asset class and resolving them one by one. And yeah, that's just it. So finally, here are few quick tips and tricks which we follow in our workflow. So while setting up the project, we set the image height and width to 100% and set it to cover, and then place the image inside of a wrapper with a fixed dimension. So this prevents most of the layout shift issues and also speed up the whole process. So these are some quick image optimization hacks that we use. It also depends on what is your workflow and how you prefer to use this, and that is it. If you follow these steps, your images will be fully optimized for SEO and performance. So thank you very much for watching this video, and if you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like and subscribe, and see you in the next one.